YouTube right now. Give me 1 second. I appreciate all you guys joining in. What's going on? Pat Russo in the house, Mikey in the house, ZM Holmes, Zidu, John Gomez, Kevin Lelane. What's going on? Ears, Brian, Ascending's Buddha. All you guys. I appreciate you guys. WF Fred's in the house. Franco. Big Drew. What up, brother? Yes, it is. It's Tide Talk time. Down to 8 days. I can't wait to see you, dude. Vinny, what's going on? How you doing? Is that me? Is that towards me? Yo, what's up? How you doing, guys? Marcio Lonix, Tough Talk Kennels, what's going on? I'll see you next week, Pat. I can't wait, bro. Rob in the house. What's up, guys? John here. Titan Talk Tuesday in full effect. I appreciate all you guys joining in. I was talking to some of the people right now on Instagram, waiting for you guys on Facebook and YouTube to all join in. Hello, do you do blood work for Canada, and how much? So we don't do it for Canada right now, and basically at that point Canada's going to be out of what we can do for you guys. So anywhere out of the country, the U.S., I can't line up blood work for you guys, not yet anyways. I am working on some different things, especially in London and stuff like that in the UK. Coming at you guys here hopefully shortly. What we talking about tonight? So I got a great show for you guys. Anstu's in the house. Big Vinny, what's going on? How you doing? Hulk Squad in the house. What up? K2 Serena. Oops. Yeah. So, all right. So I got a great show for you guys. Today I'm going to talk about Titan Complete. That's a therapy of the week. Now listen, I'm going to talk about the therapy of the week, which is Titan Complete. But if you guys have any questions about what we do, so from anywhere from hormone replacement therapy, medical weight loss, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, rejuvenation detox therapies, our signature injectable vitamins and amino acids, which is one I'm going to talk about today, and that's Titan Complete. It's one of our flagship, I think, signature injectables that's custom to Titan Medical Center patients and Titan Medical Center as is. We also do libido enhancers, both males and females, and all different types and kinds, dosages, and also blends. So we have different things that are mixed together. Like we have sildenafil and tadalafil, which is Viagra and Cialis main chemicals, and then ingredients that make you get rock hard, right? But we have these different blends that can mix sildenafil and tadalafil. So Viagra and Cialis together for a mixture, it's the ultimate combination. And we have other ones, right, with arginine and sildenafil and all these different things. Also, guys, we do peptides, healing peptides, weight loss peptides, sexual peptides, and blood work nationwide. I'm sorry, we don't do anything out of the country right now in Canada and the UK or South America, but we are working towards these different countries to service you guys and give you guys these great therapies and great service that we offer, right? We don't do HGH therapy, but we do have IGF-1 therapy. We also have some great peptides like CJC1295 and amparelin. Those are great GHRH peptides, the growth hormone releasing hormone peptides. Also MK677, it's an oral GHRH peptide. So it's an oral GHRH, so growth hormone releasing hormone peptide in an oral form. Those are probably going to be your best, right? And they're going to be a fraction of the cost or a third of the cost of what real growth hormone is going to be. And honestly, they're going to have great upsides with not a lot of negative side effects or minimal downsides, which growth hormone can have, and something you have to take long, extended periods of time. And with taking real growth hormone, you can get into a phase where your body is really utilizing it as a crutch, right? It needs it to perform, or it needs it to, produce growth hormone in the body. You can actually shut down the pituitary in some cases. Just depends on the doses and how the body is. Everybody's different, so that's one thing. What up, Dan Wheeler? Tech fam in the house. What's going on? Crispy man, what's going on? How you guys doing out there? Kali, what's going on? How you guys doing out there? So let's talk about Titan Complete. Titan Complete is one of our signature injectable vitamin and amino acid blend therapies. And it really is one of our best. It's one of those things where it's like a daily type therapy, okay? Because we always get asked, like, should you take a multivitamin? What should I take? And this combines some of the good things that your body really needs and can utilize on a daily basis to give you better feeling, and better performance all the way around. And obviously, performance and stuff like that, if you're working out or utilizing this can help you look better too as well, okay? So what does it have in it? Okay, that's the big thing. So we want to look at some different components that are in Titan Complete. And when we talk about Titan Complete, there's a lot of great components in it. First, you've got, a triple effect with MIC, methionine, inositol, and choline. These are great with boosting metabolism and also detoxifying the liver to produce or go through fats faster, right? And at that point, work better. So the body's being optimal at this point, and it's being able to process fats faster through the liver so you can burn fat or lose weight, okay? The other thing, we talk about B complex, a full range B complex, and it also has B12 in it too as well. So with that, you're covering a lot of the different things that B vitamins do in the body, which is very extensive when you look them up. All right, I'm not going to go extensive in each single one, but when we start talking about different things that it does in the body, we're talking about nervous system, metabolism, hair, skin, nails, right? Energy levels in the body, brain function in the body. So, you're covering a wide aspect there with the B complex. And that's why B complex should be used for people out there. It helps in a number of different ways. And usually people do take this in a multivitamin. But the difference between a vitamin you take in orally and a vitamin that you inject is this. With a vitamin you're taking orally, 90% of it could get trashed, going through the liver and going through the gastro tract in the body. So absorption rate would probably be 10%. Now that's if it's all the right and pure ingredients that it has in it, that it says it has in it, which we don't know. Now, the other thing is when injectable, you're getting a way higher absorbency than that. So you're probably getting 90% absorbency. So it's total flip-flop. The other thing is transportation rate. When we take in things orally after it gets breaking down, it takes a lot longer for the body to start getting those things that it needs to start utilizing those things for your body to get a good result. Now with this, when we talk about injectable, you're getting it directly inside. So within 5 seconds to 10 seconds that you do the injection, you're in the muscle and it starts working its way through the body, in the bloodstream and such. So, and then your body can start utilizing these different things that are in it. So with that, it's going to get in the body quicker. It's going to absorb a lot more. So you're going to get a lot better result and feel what you should be feeling or getting out of it, what you should be getting out of it. Okay? Big shout out to Shape by Sarah, Tight Net in the house. TP Tack, what's going on? Big shout out to all you guys joining me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And if you have any questions about what we do, let me know. Tammy Cash in the house, Vic Red in the house. Hold Out Law, Win, Gypsy 30, NDV 8844. What's going on? I appreciate all you guys joining in. So Titan Complete, like I said, MIC, methionine, and acetylcholine. Then we talk about B complex and B12, the full range. After that, we want to talk about branched chain amino acids, BCAAs, and you hear this a lot. And a lot of people don't know what BCAAs are. They truly don't. They just know they're amino acids and then they need them. So when we talk about BCAAs, we talk about leucine, isoleucine, and valine. So those are the only 3 BCAAs. So branched chain amino acids, there's only 3, and those are it. And with that, they are essential amino acids. Now, it's really important that you focus in on these essential amino acids, especially your branched chain amino acids. With this means that they're essential. Your body needs them to function, and with this, your body doesn't produce them. Now, non-essential amino acids are produced within the body, right? But essential amino acids are not. So you have to find some sort of source that you can get these from. Now, the first answer that people are going to come up with, and they should come up with, is their food. Your food source should be your number one point of trying to get amino acids, especially these, inside your body. Now, the problem is our food sources aren't that good, and people don't have good nutritional habits, which, and these bad nutritional decisions that they make every day could be McDonald's, Burger King, or somebody fast food, or something that's not really good for them and doesn't have a really good nutritional packed punch coming with it, right? And when you're taking these things in, you're not getting what your body needs. And even if you are planning the best foods out there, you literally have to sit down all day long, plan it out to a T, and that's what your job would probably be. And you might not be able to do it at that point. You might be full at that point and not be able to get all these things that you want in. And that could be the real problem. So with that, injectable is going to be your best bet. I've talked about absorbency, transportation rate, your body utilizing it right away. A lot of things I hear or see with, let's say people are going to the gym and using BCAAs or carrying around a jug all day or drinking these BCAAs all day, and it really doesn't taste good after a while, okay? And your stomach can get nauseous, you don't feel as good, it might make you feel a little off, and that's not optimal either. So, when you're injecting the BCAAs in your Titan Complete, you're not feeling any of this, and you're on your way and on your go all day long and not having to worry about carrying a jug or sipping this or feeling uneasy, right? That's the best way I can describe the way that I used to feel when I would drink pre-workouts or BCAAs and all these different supplementations that I know a lot of people out there are still doing. That's why, a Titan Medical Center want to bring these therapies to the people out there to help them, A, feel a lot better, B, get a better transportation rate, a higher absorbency, so it's more effective for themselves, and that will ultimately, determine more results too as well. So that's what it's all about. So with that, we're talking about MIC, methionine and acetylcholine. We talk about B complex with B12. We then talk about branched chain amino acids, and our last one is L-carnitine. So L-carnitine is another great amino acid. Now, this can be great for a lot of different things. Branched chain amino acids is great for weight loss, holding muscle, not cannibalizing muscle. All right, hold on to that hard-earned muscle that you really, really want. It can also help build muscle too as well. So it's very, very essential to have those amino acids, which are essential amino acids, right? Question: does the BCAA supplement work better repairing muscles after a person works out? I take it in a powder form, no results. So that's what I'm saying. So, with BCAAs, it works better as you want to have them constantly in your system so your body can utilize them to help build muscle. Now, all amino acids are building blocks of protein. So you don't really, are building blocks of muscle, excuse me. But at that point, you don't want them to, you don't want to just function on BCAAs. You want to function on all the essential amino acids if you can. Now, BCAAs are probably the most important part of it, but I can't say that either because they're all essential and your body needs them. But a lot of people do focus on BCAAs for recovery, and really, like I said, you want to have them all the time through your system. And when you do the injectable, it's in your system and it's there all day long. Your body's absorbing them. You're going to get the highest dose pretty much that your body's going to be able to absorb and keep in without excreting. And you can also test this too. So this is another cool thing that we do through Titan Medical Center. Now we do blood testing for all different things like hormones, vital organs, cholesterol, hemoglobin A1C, sugar levels and such. But really, really cool tests like our amino acid blood test through LabCorp, right? So this LabCorp, they'll test all essential and non-essential amino acids. And this really gives a great picture for people out there. One, it gives a picture for people who do not take any supplementation and think their diet is so on point. They do this test and they can see, hey, listen, everything's where it should be. Or you have people that don't take any supplementation, never worked out before, really don't eat good, and we want to show them, hey, listen, you're lacking these amino acids, and they're very important to what you're trying to go forth with in a healthy lifestyle, right? Because they're going to contribute to what you're trying to achieve, and they're going to help you feel better, and ultimately that's going to help you perform better, and then you're going to look better too if you're performing at your very best every day. So with that, like I said, I would utilize them all day. If you were going to drink them in a powdered form, I would drink them before a workout and then definitely after a workout. If you don't want to drink them all day, trust me, I don't want to carry a jug around all day of amino acids and branch chains, and then you got water in the other hand. It really sucks. Crispy man, yes, we do have IGF-1 therapy. That is true, yeah. And so insulin growth factor 1 therapy, LR3, so it's long lasting as well. That's one of the best out there. When people talk about growth hormone levels and stuff like that, or growth hormone therapy, when we talk about growth hormone, it's great, right? Growth hormone could be a good therapy for some patients out there in the right predicament. But at that point, the end effect is really what you're trying to achieve. Now, the end effect is that you're getting growth hormone, it's coming down, it's getting converted into the liver, and what is it converting into? When we talk about the conversion, we talk about the conversion to IGF-1, 2, and 3. Now, IGF-1 is what really packs the punch of all the benefits that you're trying to get from growth hormone therapy. And that's really where the secret lies, right? That's the secret of the sauce to me. That if you can get just that, so you can go from the starting line to the finish line, just a drop of the hat, snap of your fingers, that's really what you want, and get it right away. Happy Tuesday, Sarah. Big shout out to you. All right, so it's a great question. So with that, like I said, Titan Complete, MIC. So a lot of people know this is fat burning and stuff like that. What it helps you do is process fats to the liver faster. When we talk about B complex, along with B12, so everything from nervous system, hair, skin, nails, energy, brain function, these are going to be contributed to a lot of the B vitamins in your body. The other things, branched chain amino acids, isoleucine, leucine, valine. These are very essential amino acids for the body, and you need them, and they can help you along with your journey of either building muscle, losing weight, holding on if you're not going to a catabolic effect, if you're going through, let's say it's, you're going through intermittent fasting and stuff like that, then you really want to up on branched chain amino acids and amino acids in the body. This can help with not going into a catabolic effect. You don't want to do intermittent fasting or a fasting that's so long that your body says, hey, listen, we need to start feeding the muscle and we need to start feeding the body. So we're going to start taking the protein and it's going to start eating at that hard-earned muscle. And if you guys know as much as I do, some people can gain muscle really quick. That's awesome, right? Genetics and everything like that. But a lot of us have to work for it, and most of us do. That's a fact. And earning it is a lot harder than losing it, okay? So just, you want to hold on to it and doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? And that's getting enough protein, enough macros in there that you're supporting your body weight and your body's needs for energy during the day. All right, Deb Star in the house, best Karen ever. I like that name, best Karen ever. I like that. That's awesome. Kim Fit Ass Haynes in the house. Yes, she is. Try Official Lyman, what's going on? Right Dream. What do you recommend to boost libido? This is awesome. So, the fourth letter asks, what do you recommend to boost libido? Now, this is awesome because we have so many different things that can help boost the libido. And there's some really, really good ones out there. Now, Ironman's usually the favorite now. Listen, we have Supermans, which are sildenafil, and if you're on hormone replacement therapy, like testosterone replacement therapy, and it's prescribed, they can put micronized testosterone along with sildenafil together. The other one, Ironmans. So Ironmans are arginine and sildenafil. So Viagra and arginine. So blood flow, precursor, nitric oxide, going down the extremities. You're going to be like Iron Man all the way around. Those are good ones. Cubits Candy has a couple different libido enhancers in it as far as PT141, which is FDA approved for libido enhancement. Now for females, but it works the exact same way for males. It works on the nervous system, so brain function. And also it has tadalafil, which is Cialis, so it mixes along with that. So vascular function, so you're mixing both those together. And it has oxytocin, which is a great bonding hormone too as well. Lowers inhibitions. It can help out. It makes things more pleasurable too. So we have a lot of different things out there. We have more than that as well. We have ones that have sildenafil, so Viagra and Cialis together, mixed together, and that's for the ultimate blood flow that you can possibly get out there. So and it's real simple and easy to get. You don't have to do any blood work for Titan Complete or the libido enhancer therapies I'm talking about. All you have to do is fill out the new patient paperwork. You're going to do a quick medical consultation with a medical provider from Titan Medical Center. And if you're not in this area, don't worry. We service 49 states. The only state we don't service is Idaho. And at that point, you'll do a video conference with the medical provider here. They'll go over your new patient paperwork. You'll be able to answer any questions or concerns you may have, or maybe some words about some different therapies that you weren't thinking of right away. But hey, listen, she started talking about some different things like weight loss and stuff, and you were interested, so you want to know more. They'll answer those questions. And then afterwards, you can order your therapies. And you guys will be taken care of all the way through. So if you have any questions, concerns, we're here for your support almost 24/7 through call, text, email. We're here for you guys. Total support. Once you become a patient here, you are Titan family. We want to take care of you guys. Okay? All right. So it was a good question. Truck 150, what's going on? Hey, Coltrane. Slim Vibes, what's going on? How you doing? Mighty Joe Young. Man, everybody's joining. I'm loving you guys. I appreciate you guys all joining the Titan Talk Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. with me, John, CEO of Titan Medical Center. If you guys have any other questions about these therapies or anything like that, shoot them out. Otherwise, I'm going to move on here to the next topic. All right. So nearly 60% of Americans now have antibodies from COVID-19 infections. So this is from the CDC. This is directly from them and their data. Who knows if it's right or wrong, but we got to go by this data because this is who we depend on to gather this data and to give us the answer. So we're going to go by it here, right? And at that point, they're saying that 60% of people, this is kids and adults, have these antibodies. Now, this doesn't mean that people are protected, they said, but I know there was a study from Johns Hopkins that said that, natural immunity said that basically if you were infected with the COVID-19 virus, that you had up to I believe it was 600 days of protection from infection. So that's a long time. But who knows if that's right either. I don't want to say that's truth or that's fact, but that's what some of these studies are saying out there, which is really cool. But this is a whole different thing. So this is the first time that we've seen the whole country, or a majority of the population of the United States, have COVID antibodies like this. Now, listen, who knows, because we're learning more and more about this virus every day and the subvariants every day. And, people, I think, are a little wary of different things that come out as far as reports and research and stuff like that, because, there's been so much back and forth about disinformation and this and that with people, and that's on both sides of the fence, whether you're political or not political. It shouldn't be a political thing. This should be something that we need to look at unbiased, and what's going to be best for the population out there and for people. And I think that's been taken to a whole different level as far as political, but that's neither here nor there. This is something that's kind of crazy, because if 60% of us already have the antibodies, then we should be reaching more and more each day, because the cases of COVID they're not going down per se. They're lower level, but we still have a lot of COVID cases in the United States. The rise percentage of antibodies, 43% of Americans in January to 57% in February. So we have a 14% jump from one month to the other, from January to February, in antibodies. Really, really crazy stuff. Better Die, what's going on? Chris, what's going on? How you doing, Chad? God is great. What's going on? Moya Cigars, how you doing out there? If you guys have any questions about any Titan Medical Center therapies or anything I'm talking about today, shoot it out. I love when you guys interact with me. It's awesome. If you guys want to know more about what can help you out with weight loss or anything else for summer, maybe in the bedroom, or any other therapies that I would recommend, you guys can shoot that out too. All right, so the next one. There's a task force out there that the preventative task force no longer recommends taking daily aspirin for heart health. This is a new one, and this one I thought was pretty important, because up until the date of today, it's been recommended for adults, especially older adults, to take baby aspirin every day, and they said it was healthy for people to take 81 milligrams per day. This could prevent heart attacks and strokes and such, blood clots and other things. Well, now they're saying that this has no movement. It doesn't matter at all. So if you take an aspirin, it's not going to prevent this. And this is for people that are healthy, right? And they said if you're 60 years old and you're not healthy, if you're 60 years old and you're healthy, they say not to take a baby aspirin every day, that it can lead to bleeding internally, in the stomach area and such. So they don't want you to do this, which is really, really weird. Until this point, we don't have more research. This has been touted as what should be healthy to a lot of people out there, and that would not affect people at 81 milligrams per day. Now, luckily, our ECAs only have 30 milligrams per day, so if you were taking double the dose, you're really going to get 60 milligrams of aspirin per day, and it still should be all right and healthy for you. But 81 milligrams a day, they're saying, is not recommended anymore. So that's something different. So if you're using this, maybe you should not use it anymore. Used to be the sweetest. I like that name. How you doing? Adam Table, what's going on? David Place, what's up? How you doing? All right, so let's talk about some other things. So hormones out there. So hormones are a big thing that we've been, obviously we take care of a lot of patients out there, and we have a lot of questions on. And the biggest thing I tell people is before you really want to talk about, optimizing your hormones or talking about hormones, is to really blood test. That really is what it comes down to. And next week, I'll let you guys know right away, if you guys are, if you're a mother, or you are a mother, or you're a female out there, we're going to do discounted blood tests for females next week for Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day next week, so I'm giving you guys out there in early advance, get those flowers, get those chocolates, get those presents for the mothers out there, especially if it's your mother or the mother of your child. If you don't like her or do like her, she's still the mother of your child. Make sure you get her something nice, take her out to dinner or brunch or something like that, and show that you love it. I need one so bad. What do you need so bad? Let me know. It used to be the sweetest. My hormones are so messed up. So that's what I'm saying. So, people might know that their hormones are messed up by different symptoms that they're having every day. But some people really don't. And, it goes for a long, extended period of time where they go through these issues of hormone imbalance or hormone deficiencies. So that's the biggest thing out there. So you really want to, to make sure that you're blood testing and seeing exactly what it's at. Big John, eat clean, looking lean. You know it. So Louis Carmosi in the house. That's my dude, man. Titan patient, family to me, and also now my personal chef. I got to hang out with this guy. This guy's going to keep me lean 24/7. I stay lean. It was funny because when he came over to the house, he was doing steaks for me. He was like, all right, he's trying to grasp how I eat exactly and what I do for seasoning. So I showed him. I'm like, listen, it's only a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper and all. So he's thinking, yeah, I'm going to pinch and I showed him. He's like, okay. He's like, he's never seen anything like this probably before in his life. He was like, man, this guy really doesn't. Used to be this way. How can I make an appointment? Good question. So this is what you do. All you have to do is call or text 727-389-3220. And what I'll do for you right now is next week is the discount for the blood test. It's $200 instead of $225 for the full female panel. This is going to go over all your hormones, all your vital organs. It's going to go over full cholesterol panel. It's going to go over a CMP, comprehensive metabolic panel. So liver functions, kidney functions, electrolytes, glucose levels. That's important too. Sugar that's in your bloodstream at that point. It's also going to go over, like I said, free and total testosterone levels, progesterone levels, total estrogen levels, estradiol levels, IGF-1 levels. So like we talked about insulin growth factor 1 today, and B12 levels, all one, plus DHEA for females. And if you want, what I'll do, because you tuned in today, and if there's any other females that tuned in today right now with me, and I know your name on here now, you can call and text and say, listen, John said I can get the discount for $200 for the Mother's Day special next week today. I'm only going to do that for people that are on here right now. Nurse Kim Fitness in the house. What's going on, girl? So I just announced that I'm going to do a Mother's Day special for blood work next week. But if anybody that's a female on here today wants to take advantage of it, I will honor it right now, today or tomorrow. That's it. Tomorrow is the last for next week. Otherwise, you'll have to wait till next week till the special goes up, and you guys can take advantage of it there. But I'm letting you guys all know. So even if you want to get something for a mother, right? You want to make sure, like, hey, listen, my wife's hormones are in check. She might be a little uneasy sometimes at me, and I didn't do anything. This might be something that could, be good for, at that point, or your sister, or that's your wife, your girlfriend, fiance, sister, loved one, friend, whatever it may be. I'll honor that for the females out there. So you have to sign a female up to get the discount. All right. So I want to help you girls out because females are a little bit harder to deal with as far as males. When we talk about hormones and different balances and stuff like that, females really do got a lot worse than us guys. Us guys are pretty simple. We make sure the hormones are balanced, optimized to a certain extent. We don't have really any fluctuation. Achilles, this is one of my cousins. You are not identified as a female today. If you are, you're trying to get some subsidies or something like that, right?
Get the blood special.
Yeah, you're trying to get the blood special. Okay. So I guess if you identify, but we're still going to run female panels on you. So at that point, if you really want to be a female, it's all good. But it's just crazy the way it goes. Ben Grew in the house. What's up, dude? I hope all is well with you, man. Twin 83. So all you guys can take advantage of it. The blood work special for females next week. Now, when it's Father's Day that week, I'll do a special specifically for males out there. But females got it harder, right? Because guys, we balance our hormones. We're good to go. As long as we stay on the same dose, we're consistent. Our hormones are usually going to stay within range of where they should be. Females, listen, that time of the month, if they're menopausal and stuff like that, usually you can dial them in right with the hormones and keep them on that and they're consistent. But if they're younger, okay, or birth control comes into play and stuff like that, that can mess with hormones. There are birth controls out there that don't use or mess with hormone levels out there, like IUDs and stuff like that. But there are some out there and a lot of girls out there that use hormone-based birth control. And Charisse is one of them, right? And at that point, she doesn't get a period every month. And that's not good either, I tell her, If you raise progesterone levels, you usually don't bleed as a female. And she don't want to bleed. I know a lot of girls don't want to go through that every month. But, that could be a negative way as far as health-wise down the road possibly. So you want to make sure that you're getting checked out too as well. Seth Jordan in the house. My man, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Vander in the house. What's going on? Andy, what's up? Paz in the house. What's going on? Big Irishman, my dude. How you doing? Victor Munoz, how you doing? Buff Brian Bernie, excuse me. How you doing? Lego Brandon, what's going on? All right, so we talked about some different things today for you guys who are just tuning in, like Titan Complete and what it has in it. MIC, B complex with B12, branched chain amino acids, L-carnitine, all one injectable. It can be great for daily use. It's great for natural energy, for weight loss, boosting that metabolism, holding on and making sure you don't go into a catabolic effect with the branch chains, helping build muscle too as well. So there's a lot of different benefits with Titan Complete. And like I said, you can take that daily. I do as well. All right, and that's one of our signature Titan Medical Center therapies here that we offer for our patients only. So you're not going to be able to find it anywhere else. You'll find it right here, though. So Seth Jordan asked me about, what do you think about TB500? thymosin beta-4. It's a great healing peptide, right? When we talk about healing peptides, we talk about two main ones. BPC 157, body protection compound 157, and TB 500. And they're great to work together. Synergistically, they work together awesome. And they work awesome separately. Now, TB 500 I use for more, connective tissue, ligaments, stuff like that, elbows, joint areas. It's really good for that, right? It can help in a lot of different ways, as far as inflammation and bringing more or new blood, creating new blood vessels to bring to the body. The other thing is it works systemically throughout the body. So you could technically inject, subcutaneously in the stomach area, and it works its way up, right, through wherever the injuries are at, all throughout the body. Now with that, even with that effect that it can do, I would still inject closest to the area as possible. And, if there's other injuries in the body, then it can work its way down or all through. But I would usually inject, even if it does work systemically through the body, closer to the area, so it doesn't have to travel as far, right? That's just, it's common sense-wise. All right. Irishman, what's going on, dude? How you doing, man? Jonathan, you RHC Senior, what's going on? Ben Greer, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? JD Tex, what's going on? How you doing? All right, so let's talk about the poll today. So the poll is awesome, guys. If you guys are not on the newsletter, you guys need to go to the newsletter. And you guys can do that. Check the link in the bio on Instagram. That'll take you to our link tree, and then I have everything that we have to offer from Titan Medical Center. You can go to the newsletter from there and then hit the subscribe button at top. That'd be awesome if you guys can do that, because I'd like to have you guys in these poll questions. And there's a lot of people that join these things. It's awesome. So the question is, do you take multiple oral supplements to get your daily nutrients? Do you take multiple oral supplements to get your daily nutrient intake? 21% said yes, they take 1 to 2 pills, capsules per day. 32% said yes, they take 3 or more pill capsules per day. 16% said yes, I drink drinks with BCAAs. 13% said no, I don't think I need to do that. Okay. And 18% said no, I do take 1 daily injection of Titan Complete. Awesome. So listen, guys, like I said, the difference between oral supplementation and injectable supplementation is very simple and easy. With injectable supplementation, it's going to be superior in your transportation rate. That means the way that it's getting in the body, all right? And then absorbency. How much your body is taking of that what you're putting into it. So when we look at that, if you want to go with something superior, you're going to go with an injectable. It's going to get in the body quicker. You can absorb a lot more. With oral, it's going to get broken down the liver and the gastric tract and stomach area, and you're only going to probably get about 10%. I don't care what they say out there in absorbencies. And the way that I like to test it is through blood work. And you're saying, John, well, we can't test. Yes, we can. We can test every amino acid in the body in one blood test. It's real simple and easy. Non-essential and essential. And if you want to get nitty gritty about it, we can test every single vitamin too as well. We can tell you exactly where you're at and dial it in. There's not a guessing game with this. That's the beautiful thing about being medical and being like this. You can really dial people in to a T, and no guessing game or no playing around with Frankenstein type things out there. What up, Antonio? My man. Jovino Gonzalez, Tack, what's going on? Mason, how you doing? You said that's something about shout out. Big shout out, Ben Greer. How you doing? Got to give my man a big shout out. Lamika, what's going on? Nice to have you in. If you guys have any questions about Titan Medical Center therapies and such, please shout them out. So I just went over the poll, and it looks like a lot of people are taking a lot of pills and capsules. So like I said, if you want better absorbency, if you want a better effect, because that's why you're taking these things. You're taking these things because they're supposed to have some sort of effect. And it's supposed to help you be healthier in one way or another, right? Or get you results in one way or another. And you really have to look at that. All right, so Titan events that are coming up. 5/4 to 5/8, we have the Pied Piper Inaugural Carnival. So we're going to be out there 1 or 2 days. We're getting everything in order right now. Having maybe a Titan booth out there, passing a whole bunch of Titan gear out. And me and Sharice will be out there on May 7th. We'll be out there in full force, representing Titan, seeing some of the shows that are going on, stuff like that, and supporting this event. After that, 617 and 619, Titan Medical Center, the Caribbean Pro. Basically, it's an event out there. It's a bodybuilding show. At that point, we will be the main title sponsor of this too as well. After that, Deke Warner on 618 too. So we have two shows going on at the exact same time. One in Puerto Rico, one in Orlando, and then I might not be at either one of these events because my son has an all-star tournament on 618, which is his birthday as well. So I don't know. I wish I could create three of myself. That's one thing I need to do. I need to find out how to clone myself. Not animals, clone myself. That'd be awesome, right? 8-4 to 8-6 Tampa Pro will be in full effect. I can't wait. Big shout out to Tim Gardner. I talked to him today. It's going to be a hell of a show. We always do a great presentation there. Hopefully have our B12 shots there again this year. That's what we did last year. Or free amino shots. That's always fun for people to come out, especially if they've never tried them and they get to try them and stuff like that. They really get to see what the effect is. So it's really, really cool, and I look forward to it. After that, we have 8-13. We have Deke Warner and BC Florida Classic, or Florida State Classic, excuse me. Big shout out to Deke Warner. We always got love for Deke, and we've been a part of the shows for like 4 years now. So big shout out to him. Can't wait to be out to Orlando. I stay at the Hyatt down there. It's always a good time. We always get to hit the town, Dave and Buster's, or something really fun for the team. So this year will be the exact same. Cali Lumberjack, what's up, brother? Big shout out to you out there in Cali holding it down. I appreciate you joining in again. All right, after that, 9-8 to 9-10, St. Pete Art and Fashion Week here in St. Petersburg. We will be the title sponsor and presenters. Titan Medical Center will have our awesome fashion and new fashion coming out for that. Can't wait. After that, 1022 Hurricane Pro will be there too as well. That'll be in St. Petersburg. Big shout out to Tim Gardner again. Full effect, 12:15 and 12:18, Olympia and Las Vegas. So if you guys are coming out to Las Vegas, you'll see Titan Medical Center, and this was a big accomplishment for Titan Medical Center. We've been at the Olympia twice now, and that's been here in Orlando the last 2 years because they had to move it from Vegas to Orlando because of COVID. But now it's going to be back in Las Vegas. I can't wait. I'm really, really proud and honored to be a part of this event in the light that we're going to be. We're going to be a big part of this event this year, which I'm really excited about. And it's always been like a dream and passion, you know. I don't like just bodybuilding shows, but this one is like the Super Bowl, right? And at that point, it's something to be proud of to be a part of the event. So I can't wait. After that, we just got Cars and Couture on 12/3 as well. Waiting on some more information for that, but that's for a great benefit charity. Autism Speaks, so I can't wait. Donna Crowley, big shout out to you too as well. All right, Tammy Cash. Can amino acids affect the female's hormones in a negative way at the age of 49? Absolutely not. Tammy, so amino acids really don't play any, I mean, they're not going to directly affect hormones, especially in a negative way. Maybe more in a positive way, if that. But, you know, we're talking about essential and non-essential amino acids, right? So when we talk about essential amino acids, your body needs these things to function. And then the other amino acids, like, that are non-essential, right? So we're talking about, like, glutamine, arginine, you know, some of these things. Those aren't going to affect your body in a negative way. If anything, they're going to affect your weight in a positive way if you're getting more abundance of them. So that might be something you need to look into. But at 49 years old, listen, at that age, we got to look at hormone deficiencies or declines naturally. It happens, right? And even at the ages of 30 now, they're talking about, and we see even in 20s for some people, and then these are people that have not abused anabolic steroids or anything like that. It's either genetics or it's the environment or things they're inputting in their body or intaking, right? So at that point, that's something we really got to look at. Now, at 49, you know, this is very, very cool, right? Because at 49, you can turn back the clock to like 29 internally. And if your body reflects it on the outside, that's even better. You have all this experience and all this knowledge at 49 years old, which is awesome. And you can apply that and still look young, feel good, and perform your very best daily. And yes, so Tammy Cash, we already service California. You know, so at that point, we service all patients there. I've got patients all through California, North Cal, South Cal. You know, so it's awesome. And you know, it's great to help people, especially when you're out in those states too. Like here in Florida, you know, where the sun's out a lot, people are out a lot, you know, it's usually warm majority of the year. People want to be outside. They have less clothing on than when they're going to be, like, I'm from the Midwest. Like, in winter months, you know, you're bundled up. Nobody can really see you. It's not a really big thing. People really don't start working out. They pack on a few more pounds. But when you're in these states like California, Arizona, Florida, you know, you want to look your best 24/7 because literally 24/7, I can wear this outside majority of the time. I wear this tank top and I love it. It's beautiful, right? I can work out anytime. I can feel the sun anytime. And even in the winter months, I might put a light jacket on, but it's nothing crazy where it's going to be freezing. So listen, if you want help or anything like that, please let us help you out. Cali Lumberjack, he said, all Titan medical products are available for us here in California. So we want to take care of you guys out in California. California's just crazy sometimes. You know, the way the state laws are and legislation and all that, I would think about putting one out there, like a brick and mortar per se, but I want to let some of this stuff get out of the way, like COVID and all this, just for another year or so. Once I know, like, we're consistently going to be okay. I mean, nothing's guaranteed, right? Because we could have some other viruses and outbreak, and we can be in the same situation. But I don't want that, you know. Gilbert from California, what's going on, dude? I hope all is well to you. We were just talking about California. Titan Medical Center can service California patients with everything we do, from hormone replacement therapy, medical weight loss, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, rejuvenation detox, libido enhancers for both males and females, healing peptides, weight loss peptides, and sexual peptides, and blood work. Blood work of all different statures. Full panels that will do vital organs, hormones, and such. You can also look at hemoglobin A1C, so it's a 3-month sugar level average in your blood, which is great to see if you're pre-diabetic or diabetic or where you need to be there. We can test STDs through blood work if you guys need it, or we can do amino acids or food sensitivity testing. So that's a big one too. Some people, they get on a new diet and, you know, it doesn't seem to sit right with them, where they might bloat and they're like, well, I don't know why I'm doing this. And they do this blood test and they see that they might be sensitive to some food things or allergies to some different things out there, and they can eliminate them, and they work a lot better as far as incorporating their new diet or going along with trying to get the results they're trying to do. I know Sharice is the exact same, and hers was wheat, so it's no bread items or anything like that. She's like, she stopped eating this wheat and she feels better all the way around. So it's really cool. It is California after all. California, yeah, great state, beautiful state. Love some of the people out there, but it's kind of crazy with some of the different things out there as far as government wise. But it is what it is. Much love to you guys out there in Cali. I love my West Coast family. You guys are the best. All right, so if you guys don't have any questions, concerns for me, I think I'm going to end Titan Talk Tuesday on a great note with you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. I'm here every Tuesday with you guys, 6 p.m. I'm going over some topics that I think are of interest and some value of you guys, and you guys can probably learn from. And I always talk about the therapy of the week. So whatever Titan Medical Center's therapy of the week is, I go over it in depth for you guys and tell you guys what to expect with it, how to get it. That's another big thing out there. And we service all you guys out there, so you guys can all take advantage of what I'm talking about today. It's a beautiful thing, man. When you really are feeling good, looking good, when you're feeling good, you're usually looking good, and you're always performing better because you're feeling good. When you're feeling bad, even if you look really good on the outside, right, you don't feel as good, right? And you don't look as good because of that. And you definitely don't perform your best because you're down. So that's what it's all about. It's really about improving your quality of life. That's the best thing I'd say. And longevity. That's the other thing. Because, you know, you can get yourself to look good really, really unhealthy. You know, take unhealthy steps and get yourself looking prime on the outside, like Ferrari, Lamborghini, Rolls Royce, but on the inside, man, you're done. You know, you're a washed up, beat up Pinto. You know, if you guys don't know what that is, you know, something of that sorts, where it's a beat up, junked up car on the inside, but the outside looks great, right? It's some of those kit cars. They've got Lamborghini shells, and they've got these little 4-banger engines on them. You know they're not the real things, and it's not that good. So that's the best way I can compare it. All right. No problem, Big Irishman. Love you, bro. I hope all is well, man. Big shout and love to all you guys joining me. I'll see you guys next week. Titan Talk Tuesday with me, John, CEO of Titan Medical Center, 6 p.m. every Tuesday. I loved you guys. I tried to reach out to your company 2 months ago. No response. Tammy Cash, text the line right now. I'll make sure because I'm going to go out there. The number, the main number, 727-389-3220. Text that line. You say you talk to John on Titan Talk, and I'd like to get a response. I want to become a patient. I want to, you know, maybe try out some of the services you guys have. I'll make sure that they definitely get back to you 110%. You know I will. That's the best thing about getting to see me every Tuesday. You guys, if there is a problem, an issue, any good feedback, bad feedback, you guys can literally report to me. And I usually look at all the social media platforms and all the instant messages and all that. It's hard to keep up, but I try. But if there is something that, you know, that goes by, people they usually know that they can reach me out here and they can reach me direct. And if you reach me direct, I'm going to take care of the problem if there's a problem, okay? At least get you an answer or something, okay, of what's going on. So I appreciate all you guys. Love all you guys. Good info, body changing every day. I'm loving it, Dan. I'm loving it, dude. You keep on that path, man. Kicking butt, taking names. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Love you. Much love. Have a great rest of your week. Later, guys. Oh, Go Medical. Much love to you, too.